Good morning, good morning, good morning, all. Welcome to our Sunday celebration here at the Center of Peace. Welcome to all who are joining us online and all who are here joining us in person. My name is Twana Malone. I'm the senior minister here at the Center of Peace, and my pronouns are she, her, and they. And this morning we have a wonderful service in store. We have our licensed professional practitioners assisting us in our service this morning. Leading us in our meditation and our time of practice is Marilyn Watkins. Leading us this morning in the ringing of the chakra bowl and giving us all an opportunity to bring our attention and awareness into this moment and to be present in this moment is Betty Boyd. Leading us this morning in our treatment, our affirmative prayer, is Cynthia Banks. Leading us this morning in our selected and sacred readings is Donna Brown. Holding consciousness for us this morning in quiet repose and knowing the truth about our time together is Deborah Ford, Mara Davis, Patricia Watson, Jerry Walker, all from afar. Knowing the highest and the best about the outcome of our service today, they all are. Our music today is being sung forth through Rochelle Gaiman, and greeting all who walk into our space this morning is, Mark Denikin, yes. So we have Al, Vern, and Nicole's on the ones and twos and threes behind the scene, holding things down on the technological side of life. So with that, we are all set and ready to go this morning. Let us all take this opportunity to take a breath within and to relax as Marilyn comes forward to lead us in our meditation.
Good morning. The meditation this morning is based on a unity poem. So what I'd like you to do is sit comfortably in your seat. You may close your eyes. Allow any tension in your body to just melt away. Let it fade. I want you to slowly begin to take deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And as you do so, feel a deepening calm with each breath. I'm going to review a few statements, and I want you to hold these statements within yourself. The first is that the light of God surrounds me. As you sit in the quiet of your own being, imagine that there is a sacred light of goodness that is surrounding and embracing you. Just rest in it. Feel its presence as you continue to take deep breaths. The light of God surrounds me. The next line, divine love enfolds me. Allow your mind to touch the feeling of comfort and contentment in your heart as you dwell in the feeling that you are enfolded in the most powerful, healing, revealing, creative energy. Continue to take slow, comfortable, calm breaths. The next line, the power of God protects me. Feel the peace in your spirit that comes from knowing you are divinely protected, that you are safe and secure. Allow that feeling of peace to radiate and linger through every cell, organ, and function of your body. Let this feeling of peace wash all over you. Continue to breathe comfortably and calmly. And the last lines, the presence of God watches over me wherever I am. God is. See and feel this divine presence coursing through your arteries, your veins, your mind, your heart, every aspect of your being, always present, never absent, always, always, always with you. As you slowly return your attention back to the room, remember the light of God surrounds you. The light of God the love of God enfolds you. The power of God protects you. And the presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, God is. And so it is.
There's a presence, a source, a force, an energy that is the source of all creation. It is the source of love, compassion, understanding, wisdom. It is the source of the universe and all that it contains. This power, this energy, this source has been known by many names, by many people. God, Yahweh, Jehovah, Great Spirit, just to name a few. But it is nameless, ageless, timeless, ever evolving, ever expanding. And I know that that source, that energy, that force is my source. It runs in and through me as me, for I am an individualized manifestation of that source, just as each and every individual here, within the sound of my voice, everywhere. We are because it is. There is no escape. There is no outside of it. There is nowhere to go, for there is only that source, that force, that energy. And I know that that loving energy is right here with us right now. And I know that service will unfold in perfect divine order, for it can be no other way. What needs to be said will be said. What needs to be heard will be heard. What needs to be felt will be felt. And everyone will leave with what they came for, what they need, what their soul desires. So I know as we open ourselves and surrender into that divine feeling, that divine knowing, that all is well, all is whole, and all is complete. So I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful to know this down into the very marrow of my bones, the very depth of my soul. I know that everything is in divine order. So I just feel moved now just to release these words into the mind of law and let them be. For I know it is already done. It is already whole. It's already complete. It's just waiting on our acceptance and acknowledgement. So I release them. I let them go with great gratitude. And I ask you to anchor this prayer with me by saying, and so it is.
Thank you, Cynthia, for that treatment, affirmative prayer. And thank you, Marilyn, for leading us in our practice this morning of meditation. It was beautiful. So what I'd like to do in this moment is to have you all join me as we turn our attention to our vision and our mission. So we take this opportunity to read it aloud and out loud together. Take this opportunity to read it like we mean it, as it is a realized experience in our lifetime. You can find the words to our vision and our mission to the right of me. Also, in the back of your chairs, the vision and the mission is written out so that you can easily follow along. Our vision, a loving and peaceful world where all of humanity is honored as the divinity within is experienced. And our mission, the center of peace, is a loving, inclusive, and vibrant community that utilizes and demonstrates spiritual principles and practices to cultivate powerful individuals who together create peace throughout the world. And so it is. And now I'd like to invite you all to please stand and join us as we prepare to sing our congregational song written by our licensed retired practitioner, Bayless Webb. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chairs if you are not familiar with our congregational song but would like to sing along with us. All right, Al, I think we're all set. It's the wrong song.
The Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and it dwells inside of me. This perfect spirit, pure loving spirit, rests in everything I see. God walks beside me, protects and guides me. It's ever with me where'er I go. I trust its power, God's healing power. Its love surrounds me, and this I know. I live in spirit, I breathe in spirit. It lives within me, and so I am a spirit. I think a spirit. Its life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know.
Well, let us not miss out on this perfect opportunity to allow our eyes to glance around the room, falling just where they might, as we welcome each other this morning into our sacred space. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. You may be seated. So here at the Center of Peace, we are an open and affirming community. All are welcome here at the Center of Peace. And if this is your first time here at the Center of Peace on a Sunday morning, celebrating life and celebrating love with us, we'd love to be able to welcome you into our sacred sanctuary this morning. If you feel comfortable enough and would stand, so that we can recognize you, this is the time. If this is your first time visiting, or you don't have to stand. Right. Center of Peace, let us welcome our first-time visitor this morning as we just allow love to flow through us, and as an expression of it, it flows through our hands as we say, welcome to the Center of Peace.
Welcome to the Center of Peace.
We know who you really and truly are.
We know who you really and truly are.
A unique and divine expression of love itself.
A unique and divine expression of love itself.
Perfect in every way.
Perfect in every way.
We honor you.
We honor you.
And we welcome you.
And we welcome
Welcome to the Center of Peace.
Welcome to the Center of Peace.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing about the Center of Peace. If you knew up in its peace, we will find you. Welcome. Please do, after service, make sure you go up to our visitors and greet them and let them know that they're welcome here any old time. All right, so it is time for our announcements this morning, and I'll be leading the announcements. And our first announcement is the Beyond the Four Walls announcement. So, Allende, if you would come forward.
Hey, happy Sunday. Yes, Beyond the Four Walls. Right. Beach days, that's what's up. Okay. Fourth season, it's here. Yup. I was ready. Our fourth season is here, and it begins this Wednesday, June the 17th. This is the opportunity for us to get together at the beautiful Ocean City, New Jersey. We got a beautiful boardwalk. It's one. You know what? It was rated as the cleanest beach in the country for consecutive years, about 2 or 3 consecutive years. So it's amazing. So if you haven't gone, please come out. The last time we were there in August, I think we had about 20? A lot. It was a lot, 24, 25 people. It was fun. So come on out. The other dates that we have, July 15th and August the 12th. So please mark your calendars and come on out. Okay, and they're all on a Wednesday. So that means, carpool. Do what you got to do. Come on out. Okay. The other thing, our Beyond the Four Walls, I would say our theater season is about to begin. I don't know if you subscribe to our newsletter, Get Involved, Stay Inspired, but there were a bunch of pictures. So people were asking me, like, who are, some of them you know, some of them you don't. So I'm just going to run a list down of those groups and the people that we have in those images. It's Liberation. Liberation is a Broadway play. Louis Cato, Alicia Keys, Hell's Kitchen, Diame Arancina, Purpose, Branford Marcellus and Diane Reeves, Lady Smith Black Mambazo, and India Owens and the Cookout, Glass Menagerie, Dance Theater of Harlem, an Evening with Audra McDonald, and Phantom of the Opera, and that's just the beginning. Okay, so stay tuned. Make sure you scan the QR code so you can stay in the loop. We're going to add a couple more, and a survey will be out in a few weeks. Okay, I believe I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayenda. All right, so last week I made the announcement that we have one free concert, Ricky Byers concert ticket to give away today. So if you're online and you'd like an opportunity to win the free ticket to Ricky Byers' concert on June 27th, as we celebrate 25 years of love, light, and legacy, you can put a note online and we'll capture your name and give you a ticket. If you're here in the building and you'd like to win a free Ricky Byers ticket, you can get one of the tickets at the door. Callista can help you get the ticket, and I'll be pulling one name after service today, giving out the one free ticket. So, okay. And those who won the educational survey raffle, I mentioned those names last week. The checks are here and ready to be picked up today. All right. So Donna Brown, if you would come forward and speak to us about Families Forward.
Good morning, everyone. I'll be short and brief. Just want to remind you that this month we're placing emphasis on partnering with Families Forward to replenish their move-out closet. As you know, Families Forward is a temporary housing facility in the city of Philadelphia, the only one that permits families to stay intact. Fathers and sons and wives, spouses, and daughters are not separated. They live in the same facility. So when they leave there, they do, Families Forward does provide them with some housing, goods, facilities, and it's called their move-out closet, and about now it's sort of depleted. So they have a wish list on Amazon. It is in the newsletter. Get inspired, stay involved. Okay. Just subscribe to the newsletter, and you can, there's a URL code there where it will take you directly to their wish list. We're doing this all year long, but I am just simply reminding us quarterly to participate, to help our families that are stepping out on their own to fill out, house their home. And it's not expensive. You have a choice from 2 cans of Comet for $10 to a mattress to $250. And you don't have to do it just one time. So thank you very much, and continue supporting the Families Forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. And Judith, you want to come up and talk about our 25th anniversary celebration that is literally here.
Thank you. Good morning. Yes, it is literally here. We've been talking about this all year, and now it's finally upon us. The 25th anniversary weekend celebration begins June 27th with a concert by the great Ricky Byers. Now, the tickets are closed, although you do have an opportunity to win one, but I understand that some have made custom payments on tickets for Ricky, so please make certain that you do complete the payment on those today. You also need to complete the payment on your event tickets today as well, and those tickets are closed out as of tomorrow. We're giving you one extra day to make your decision, and you know you want to be there because Rev has already said we're going to drop it like it's hot. You do not want to miss that. So you want to be in that number. I will be in the back after service to help you either complete your custom payment or to purchase a ticket to the event. The event ticket is $150 for an adult, $75 for a child. And finally, we are pleased to announce that the 25th anniversary T-shirt in purple and silver is going to be here eventually to show you. But meanwhile, we have the one from Reverend Sheila that says "Go Deeper," that we've talked about over the years, and this means so very much. So the T-shirt is $30 and the hat is $20, and in the not-too-distant future, we will have these online for you to purchase. And I believe that is everything. Thank you very much. Mhm. All my papers.
I think you took mine.
Did I take yours? I'm sorry. Yes, I did. Sorry.
No problem. All right, to talk about a workshop that's coming up, Mindful Listening, we have Alima.
Good morning. The Center of Peace is having a workshop. It's called a Mindful Listening Workshop, and it's taking place on June 30th. That's a Tuesday evening from 6 to 9. The investment for that is only $20 for TCP members and $30 for non-members. Oops, one second. And so the workshop is about the way we listen affects every relationship we have at home, at work, with friends, and even with ourselves. And many of us want to go deeper and have more meaningful connections, yet we often leave conversations feeling misunderstood, frustrated, or disconnected. So in this workshop, you will explore what it means to listen with greater awareness, empathy, and presence. And we'll also take a closer look at the thoughts and assumptions and reactions that quietly get in the way of genuine communication. This is a very nominal investment for something that will benefit you greatly. So I hope that you join us on June 30th. It's Tuesday evening via Zoom. There's a link in the constant contact, I believe, for you to register. The facilitators are myself, Sandra Forrest, Marilyn Watkins, and Patricia Watson. Thanks.
Thank you, Alima. And Susan Saunders, are you coming up to talk about the class, the Serenity Prayer that's being taught by you and Helen? Take your time. July 6th.
Okay. Yes, Helen Moore and I will be facilitating a class based on the Serenity Prayer. It's, what's her name, Jane Beach?
Yes.
It's a Jane Beach class. It's Monday, July 6th from 6:30 to 8:30. The investment is $120. It's a 6-week course, and we look forward to you coming out. Thank you.
All right. Take your time. And now we have an announcement from the Youth and Family Care Circle. Barbara?
Yes, I'm so happy to let you guys know about one of our amazing young people. So I am going to ask Kaylee to come forward because you have no idea what she's been up to lately. Kaylee is now officially a graduate of Holy Cross, and she is on her way to high school. And not only is she on her way to high school, Gwinnett Mercy, she has a full scholarship to Gwinnett Mercy. This young lady is smart. This young lady is intelligent, creative, and all that beautiful, bright, shining light is going to Gwinnett Mercy on a full scholarship with a 96-degree average from Holy Cross. She is up to stuff, y'all. And we just wanted her to know that we, her TCP family, see you, we love you, and we wish you the best forever and ever and ever, and keep bringing that light to this world. That's a powerful, bright light. So if you get a chance today, give her some love. And we want you to have this.
Thank you.
Thank you. And so it is. Valedictorian. That's right. Valedictorian. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. In our midst. In our midst.
Wow. Thank you, thank you. And so finally, our standard announcements. All beverages must have a lid on them if you're bringing them out here into the sanctuary. We ask that you please, if you would like to, receive our newsletter, get involved, stay inspired, that you can by downloading the QR code that's on the back of of your chairs on the card there. Please like us, follow us, subscribe to all our YouTube channels. Our social media platforms. Our practitioners are available after service to join you in prayer. If you are in need of prayer after service, they have on the purple stoles. You can leave a written prayer request in the box on the other side of the petition there, and our practitioners will get it and we'll be praying for you. We do have a Wednesday meditation that happens on Teams from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can find the details on our website and in our newsletter. If you'd like to make an announcement that's related to TCP and NICS activities on Sundays at next Sunday service, please email operations by Friday at 2 p.m. at operations@thecenterofpeace.org. And with that, we're complete.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
As usual, so good to be here, see all of your beautiful faces. This song is entitled Beautiful by India Irie. You can interpret the song however you feel, but for me, have you ever felt like packing your bags and just taking a journey to somewhere new and beautiful? I know I do, often. So India Irie writes songs. She writes love songs, but they're also spiritual. So this one reminds me to take the time to experience something new and beautiful, perhaps another vacation this year or someplace completely different. So I always go to Jamaica like 18 times I've been. So whatever beautiful means to you, imagine it as we sing. The time is right. I'm gonna pack my bags and take that journey down the road. 'Cause over the mountain I see the bright sun shining, and I want to live inside the glow. I wanna go to a place where nothing and everything that exists between here and nowhere.
I wanna go to a place where time has no consequences, oh yeah, and the sky opens to my prayers. I wanna go to beautiful, beautiful
I don't care. But right now these walls are closing in on me.
I love God more than I love life itself. But I need to find a place where I can breathe.
I can't breathe. I wanna go to a place where I can hold the intangible and let go of the pain with all my might.
I wanna go to a place where I'm suspended in ecstasy, somewhere between dark and light, where all is right.
I wanna go to beautiful,
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I wanna go to
beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I was moving a little too fast this morning and didn't realize we have a belief in action, 2 belief in actions this morning, actually. The belief in action is when where the members of the congregant come forward to speak about the lived principles and practices in their lives. And anybody can share a belief in action. It is an important part of our Sunday service because it gives us an opportunity to be a witness to how these principles and practices really do change our lives. If you'd like to do a belief in action, you need to get in contact with Callista Dorsey. Callista, raise your hand. She'll give you all the details and tell you about what you need to do to prepare to come up and share your belief in action. So this morning we have 2. And we're going to start with Tanya Skeef. She's coming forward to do a belief in action this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I have a belief in action today, and using spiritual principle number 4 and also number 8. And those 2 numbers are very unique to me, too. I'll share that later. But principle number 4 says, we believe that heaven is within us and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it. And in plain language, that means there's nothing outside of me controlling my life. My life is a result of my thinking. It is done unto me as I believe. Can we all agree to that? Number 8, we believe that the universal spirit, which is God, operates through a universal mind, which is the law of God, and that we are surrounded by this creative mind, which receives the direct impress of our thought and acts upon it. And that in plain language reads, I am perfectly whole and complete. Any perceived illness is a result of my thinking. Therefore, when I change my thinking, I change my condition. So, a little over a month and a half ago, was minding my own business. And I noticed a sinkhole in the middle of my street. And I said, oh, okay. So I called 311. If you all know what 311 is, it's the city number that you call to file a complaint about something or bring awareness to something. My neighbor called, and next thing you know, there's a slip of paper in my door. It's a notice from the water department telling me that the sinkhole is my responsibility to get fixed. And I said, this is some, How am I responsible for a pipe under the ground in the middle of the street? But I was, because I checked everything out. And it came back to me. So apparently there was a crack in the sewer line. I called homeowners. I have a, a home warranty. No one covered it. And the notice always said, you have 10 days to get it fixed or your world will be shut off. So I started calling contractors. The first contractor came out. My cousin from California had just come to visit, and the guy did his thing, came in, and he said, okay, it's going to cost you either $27,000 or $32,000, depending on how far they had to dig. My anxiety meter went way up. And I looked at him and I just started laughing because I was nervous. I'm like, where am I going to get that money from? And how is that my responsibility? I couldn't sleep that night. And then I started thinking. I woke up the next day and I said, you know what? When you know what you know, I had to, release the anxiety, and this calmness came over me, and I started calling other contractors because I knew that there was going to be a way out of this. I called 2 other contractors. The last contractor, we were talking, and it turns out he was a former student of my late husband. And so after talking to him for a while, I said, oh, so I can get the skeef discount? He said, yeah. He said, I'll take care of you. And he got it down from $32,000 to $7,000. Right. So, I'm feeling better, but $7,000 is $7,000, right? I took another deep breath and, okay, I'm going to make it quick, Callista. Okay, so I found out that there was a program from the city that gives you a loan, right? 5-year loan, 0 interest. You can't beat that. So as of 2 days ago, it's done. Yes, and so that's the power of knowing. And some of you may still be wondering, what's God got to do with it, right? Well, what's God got to do with it? What's fair but a lack of disbelief? What's love got to do with it? Everything, when you know God always has your back.
And she's singing, okay. Linda Singleton also has a Belief in Action this morning. Come on up, Linda.
I was going to wear my fancy little silver shoes. I put them on this morning and it didn't work. But it's hard to keep me down. So I wear my little sandals and I'm here. Yes, my name is Linda Singleton, and many of you see me on the fourth Sunday of each month because I'm one of the greeters. And I hug you and I say, welcome to the Center of Peace, enjoy the service. And that's who I am. My pronouns are she, her, and also I want to add that I am a Black bisexual woman. And I'm saying that in celebration of the month of June, which is Gay Pride Month, and the other is Juneteenth. So we get double, the principle that I want to read is Principle 5. We believe the ultimate goal of life is to be a complete freedom from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all. And what it means in plain language is, I cannot change the world. I can only change myself. Yet, I can be an inspiration to others. Peace begins with me. And so my belief in action has to do with the power of meditation. Before TCP, I did not practice meditation until I came in about the year of 2012 or 13 to Elkins Park, where we were celebrating the Center of Peace. I would go to TCP early so I could meditate with Callista Dorsey and other practitioners. As a result, I increased my meditation outside of TCP. Finally, in a year or so ago, I joined Callista's Wednesday 8 p.m. meditation group. And it has been a great meditation group for me. And I encourage all of you to please come when you can. And I'm going to ask Callista to stand up so that you will see who she is. And she is the facilitator of the group, and she speaks the meditation. Also, at the end of worship service, you can see Callista to receive the regular way of coming into the meditation and join her daily meditation on audio. In closing, I would like to say what Eddie Watkins Jr. says, and that is, meditation has shown me we are the place where God shows up. Also, I want to say that I meditate every day on the following. It's called the Prosperity Prayer, and it says, I know that God is the source of all supply, and that money is God in action. I know that my good is here now. I am so rich and so full that I have an abundance of money to spare and share today and always. I know that true prosperity includes perfect health, perfect wealth, and perfect happiness. These words, which I speak in faith, now activate universal law, and I accept the results. I bless all that I have now, and I bless the increase. I know that I now prosper in every way. I give thanks for this good, and so it is. And namaste.
Good morning, sorry about that, sort of thrown off. Today's, excuse me. Today's affirmation and reading is submitted by Rita Naylor, licensed practitioner. Would you please stand and repeat the affirmation after me? My heart is open.
My heart is open.
My mind is peaceful.
My mind is peaceful.
And my spirit is aligned with divine love.
And my spirit is aligned with divine love.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Today's reading is from the Science of Mind magazine Daily Guide, May 10th, 2025. It is written by Diana J. Ensign, J.D. Release what no longer serves you. We do not heal the past by dwelling there. We heal the past by living fully in the present. Marianne Williamson. To release is to let go of the past and to step into the present moment with a clear mind. Ernest Holmes. We've probably all heard the saying, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Yet how many times have we found ourselves falling into patterns from our past and repeating the same behaviors again and again and again? Holding on to worn-out habits can be especially true in our interactions with our family of origin. We likely all held certain roles in our families while growing up. Those identities, for better or worse, may have shaped who we are today. But if our families were not healthy, we don't want to keep dragging a cartload of resentment, anger, and disappointment into our present lives. It can take a lot of work to heal past wounds. Perhaps that is why we revisit painful experiences and situations. Like cutting an onion, we may be attempting to peel away the many layers that influence our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. At some point, though, we must release the burdens from the past if we are to move fully into the present. When I find myself pulled back into old stories or family drama, I find it helpful to recognize the pattern of my own thinking and say to myself, "Oh, I've been here before." I can then see that I am revisiting the same thing again while expecting different results. Letting go does not mean we stop loving or caring about people. Instead, it means we embrace our lives now and live fully in the present in a way that brings us peace, joy, purpose, and contentment. Today, I release all that does not serve my highest good, and so it is.
So I had a belief in action scheduled for today as well, but in light of time, Spirit just told me to wait until next month, if that's okay with you, Callista. Only because there's some things I want to accomplish and add on to my belief in action. But I'll just say briefly what I wanted to talk about on that note was procrastination. And I have been working on myself, becoming the new me, not changing who I am, but becoming more of who I am. And part of that is letting go of procrastination and working on better time management on certain projects that I have been in the process of completing and keep putting it on hold. So this relates to principle number 11, self-determination. So I'll save that for next time. So this first title, this song, is entitled Good Morning, as we say good morning all the time to each other. So what I'd like to do is have you repeat after me real quick. Give me one moment. So, say good morning.
Good morning.
It's a fabulous day.
It's a fabulous day.
Everything is going my way.
Everything is going my way.
I love it here.
I love it here.
Everything is clear.
Everything is clear.
So as we sing this, now you know the lyrics, so just join us, okay? Low volume. Good morning. I feel steady in my body. My mind is clear. Already know how this goes. Things move in my favor before I even step outside. Ooh. Good morning, fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. Good morning, I love it here. Good morning, everything is clear. Good morning, fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. Good morning, love it here. Oh, good morning, thing is clear. Good morning, stay. I expect doors to open naturally. I don't question it. This is how my life works now. Good morning, fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. My way. Good morning, I love it here. I love it here. Good morning, everything is clear. So very clear. Good morning, it's a fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. Good morning, I receive it all. Oh, I stand tall. I move with intention. I speak what I want. I see it before it shows up. Then it shows up right on time. Good morning, fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. Going my way. Good morning, I love it here. I love it here. Good morning, everything is clear. So very clear. Good morning, fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. Good morning, I receive it all. Oh, I stand tall. I don't chase anything. I decide and it's done. This day responds to me like it knows the assignment. Good morning, fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. Good morning, I receive it all. Good morning, everything is clear. Good morning, fabulous day. Good morning, everything going my way. Good morning, I love it here. Oh, I stand tall. I stand tall. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
start this morning. Still moving forward with our theme for the year, head and heart, one mind, and our theme for the month, surrender. And as I've been doing now for some time, is leading us in a moment of gratitude. I'd like to do that again this morning. Why are we doing a moment in gratitude? Well, when we give all of our attention and our energy to our heart, we begin to relax our heart. And when we can relax our heart, we give our minds an opportunity to become creative. And why do we focus on the heart? Well, the heart is a magnet. And when we tune into our heart and open up our heart, the heart draws to you. It acts as a magnet, as I said. And when we can open our hearts, then we open to the infinite and have the opportunity to draw from the infinite to us and experience it. Quite literally, in this moment of gratitude, you are changing yourself. Literally, at the cellular level. In our moment of gratitude, then, as you're changing yourself, it also gives the opportunity or offers the opportunity for everything around you to begin to change. That's just how powerful this simple practice is. So, we are changing our energy in our moment of gratitude. In essence, we're creating a new energy. And when you change your energy, you change your consciousness. Changing your energy, so what we're doing, we're changing our energy, we're changing the mood, and when we change the mood, we can change the moment. So that's what we're doing in our practice. In a moment, I'm going to ask you all to take this opportunity to drop into your heart, to turn all of your attention and all of your energy to your heart, and to feel the emotions of the heart. Now, don't let your body talk you out of the experience. You already know why we're doing it and what we can benefit from it and what the benefit from it is. So here we go. Let us all take a deep breath. Relax. As we take this opportunity to drop into our hearts, to bring all of our attention and all of our energy into our heart area. And if you're so moved, you can put your hand over your heart. When we feel the emotions of the heart, love and joy and gratitude, we begin to change our mood. And in changing our mood, we change the moment. So feel the emotions of the heart. Feel the love. Feel the gratitude and joy. Feel the love and feel the gratitude. Feel it in your heart. Find it within your heart and feel it. It's changing you and everything around you. And that we might go even deeper in our experience this morning of gratitude, let us take this moment to be grateful for one small thing. Find that small thing, that one small thing, and be grateful for it. Maybe it's that your legs work. You have feet and you can walk. one small thing. Feel the gratitude in your heart. Feel the love in your heart. Feel the joy in your heart. Feel it. We're changing our energy. Feel it within you. And feel it all around you. Feel it. This gratitude, this love, and this joy, let it fill you up and feel it in your heart. Slowly then, let us begin to bring our attention and our awareness back into the room. Slowly come back, slowly come back. As you come back, begin to feel yourself supported by your seat and grounded by your feet. Come back. And so there is the invitation then there for us to remain open in the remainder of our time together this morning. So let us all take a collective breath right here. And this morning, as always, a few spiritual principles to get us anchored, really to get me anchored in the message this morning. Reading from Ernest Holmes and What We Believe. You can do a search online and you can find it. This morning, I'm working with spiritual principle number 1. We believe in God, the living spirit, almighty one, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. We believe this one manifests itself in and through all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. Spiritual principle number 2, we believe in the individualization of the spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one spirit. And finally, spiritual principle number 6, we believe in the unity of all life, and that the highest God and the innermost God is one God. We believe that God is personal to all who feel this indwelling presence. So, the Center of Peace has been here now for 25 years. It's almost unbelievable, at least for me when I sit down to think about it. 25 years, changing lives. And it certainly has changed my life. It certainly has changed my life. And some of us were even together before the Center of Peace was formed. We were at another center called Someplace. So it's been a long time for some of us. And from 1997, that sounds like a long time ago, don't it? From 1997 to 2009, I was in the act of coming to understand these principles and these practices that we talk about all the time, using them sparingly in my life. From 1997 to 2009, about a 12-year time period, I was mostly saying yes to places and people and things when I should have been saying no. I had become a licensed practitioner during this time. From 1997 to 2000, I believe it was 2006, I became a licensed practitioner here at the Center of Peace. However, I wasn't so confident in my ability to articulate my understanding of the principles. And I can remember being at work one day, arguing with a coworker, arguing about repentance. We were arguing about forgiveness. And as soon as we stopped arguing, I picked up the phone and I called Reverend Sheila. I rarely call Reverend Sheila, but I picked up the phone and I said, Rev, listen, I need to get clear about the truth that I'm coming to understand. Because I wanted to be able to articulate it and understand it, that if I got in a conversation that I didn't have to argue, I just needed to stand my ground. So I guess I could say then that I was easily disturbed by the outer world. What people did and what people said and what people didn't do, easily disturbed. So for 12 years, I took classes. I asked questions. I took more classes. I asked more questions. I took classes, I asked more questions. And then suddenly in early 2009, it seemed like all of the teaching started to settle in me. Like it seemed like the puzzle pieces were starting to click and it was making more sense to me. And at that time, I found myself in between jobs. So what I started doing was I always would wake up early, 6 o'clock, and I would spend my mornings in meditation and prayer and reading and contemplating, and sometimes I would be at it for 4 or 5 hours straight. And as I said, it seemed suddenly the readings started to make sense. It just started to click. It seemed as though the teaching and the words that I was understanding and could articulate to some degree, I really started to feel the presence that was never in the absence. Something just shifted and changed in me. And then one morning in 2009, I don't know if it was a Wednesday or a Thursday, but it was a few days after the Sunday service. And it was the Sunday service where I had signed up to do pulpit. I was leading us in our treatment for the morning. And 3 or 4 days, that Wednesday or that Thursday after the Sunday service, I got a phone call from Reverend Sheila. And she called me and she said, I have a DVD. Y'all remember DVDs? Well, back then we was doing DVDs because we've been around for some time now. So she said, I have a DVD from the Sunday service, and on it is you doing our treatment for the morning. And there was something different about your treatment, and there was something different about you. And I want you to hear it. And so she gave me the DVD, and there was something different. Things had just started to settle in me. And then from 2010 to 2015, I was still having this same sort of experience. It's the teachings just settling in me, and it's still my experience, to be honest with you. And I didn't have words to describe what I was experiencing. And the only word that I could think of and could come up with was surrender. Our theme for the month, surrender. Surrender. Now, I have some good news. It took me 12 years, and I'm still doing it, to surrender to the divine power and presence of God within me, but you ain't got to wait 12 years. You with me? Yeah. Feel it. Feel it within you and all around you. You ain't got to wait 12 years. Feel it. Surrender. It's feeling the divine power and presence within you. It was surrender. I had begun to surrender to the indwelling presence, to the indwelling God. I had begun to surrender to the invisible and the unknown, and I didn't even know it. I didn't have words for it, but Reverend Sheila, she saw it and she sensed it and she brought it up close to me so that I myself could start to understand that something was shifting and changing in me. So when I say surrender, you might think I'm talking about giving up. If you're not thinking about it spiritually, or you might be thinking that when I say surrender, that I'm suggesting that those of us who are spiritual, that we just move into a state of resignation, just kind of accepting what is. But that's not the surrender I'm talking about. And nor am I talking about a surrender that gives us clearance to avoid life. Sometimes we call that spiritual bypass, where we take our spirituality and bump it up against the conditions and circumstances in our lives that we find ourselves in. But the thing is that if your spiritual work doesn't lead to any changes in your life, if your spiritual work, if the changing of your mind does not lead to any changed experiences in your life, you have just come up with a more sophisticated way to grip the teachings and to twist and turn the teachings. So I'm not talking about that kind of surrender either. I'm talking about a spiritual surrender, a surrender that is active and not passive. It's active. It's overcoming. And mostly this overcoming is overcoming the past. And I like to be real clear when I speak about the past. I'm not talking about, well, I am talking about 10 years ago. I am talking about 5 years ago. I am talking about 1 year ago. And I am talking about a minute ago, the past. So surrender is the active overcoming mostly of what happened in the past and how it made you feel. In other words, at some point in time, the old you must surrender to the new you. Matter of fact, tell your neighbor, at some point in time, the old you must surrender to the new you. Tell your other neighbor, at some point in time, the old you must surrender to the new you. The new you knows more. The new you is bound by the truth that you now know. The new you is aware of the feeling of love and the love that you feel in your heart. The new you, it knows more. It's aware of the indwelling presence within. It's bound by the truth that you know now. At some point in time, the old you must surrender to the new you. We surrender, and you might be thinking, well, exactly how do we surrender and what are we surrendering to? So let me read a little bit from Ernest Holmes, his book, A New Design for Living. This morning I'm reading from pages 221 to 224. In it, he says, we are to be spiritual-minded. He says, spiritual mindedness is a persistent and consistent attempt to feel the divine everywhere and in all things. Sound familiar? Feel it within you and all around you. It is the capacity not only to believe in, but also to perceive, to feel, and to react to a unitary wholeness, an essence, an infinite personalness, a beauty, a love and joy which exists in the universe. It is the divine presence. Spirituality, he says, is normal, natural, spontaneous, effervescent, never studied or labored. It is. And we are to persist and be persistent and consistent in our attempt to feel it everywhere. And then he goes on to say, that there is a rhythm in the universe which, rightly understood, would resolve all conflict. There is a peace in the universe, a freedom from all confusion, which, rightly understood, would heal all troubles. There is an all-encompassing love in the universe, which, rightly understood, would heal all emotional difficulties. There is a creativity in the universe, which, rightly understood, would keep us whole and vitally active in expressing it. How do we surrender? Well, we must be persistent and consistent in our attempt to feel the divine everywhere. That's how we surrender. And what are we surrendering to? Well, he says we must tune into the rhythm. Tune into what you feel. That's what you're surrendering to, because when it's done rightly, all conflict will be resolved. What are we surrendering into? We're surrendering to love. We're surrendering to freedom. How do we do it? Persistence and consistence in our attempt to feel the divine everywhere. Persistence and consistence, it leads to confidence. But that's not what I want to talk about. He says we should tune into the rhythm to feel it. Well, if the ground upon which we stand is holy, remember 2 weeks ago, grounded feet grounded? If it's holy, then our surrender then is outward and downward. We surrender deeper and deeper into the divine power and presence of God, and our roots grow wider and wider into the rich soil of the infinite all good. Our feet become more grounded and more grounded and more grounded and more grounded. So you might be thinking, well, if I'm to surrender and I'm standing on holy ground, well, what about if somebody steps on my foot? What am I to do? The proverbial foot. What if things don't seem fair in my life? Things don't seem to be working out in my favor. What if life has given me grief? What if somebody steps on your foot again and again and again and again? What are you to do? What are we to do if we are spiritual minded, if we have surrendered? What does it call on us to do? What are we called to do when someone you trust shows you another side of them? Again. What do you do if someone disappoints you again? What are we to do when someone steps on your foot again and again and again? Well, let me tell you this. First of all, you scream, ow, when somebody steps on your foot. Ow. For some of us, that's hard. That's why I had to say it in the message. Ow. On page 227, real quick, I want to read you what Ernest Holmes says. Here's what he says that we ought to do. He says it's a process of thought. We reduce a condition to a mental concept and then correct what needs correcting in the mental concept. We do not deny the reality of things as they are. Ouch. But we raise our thought and our consciousness to a level of a greater perception and acceptance of the spiritual source of all substance and supply, and declare that out of it our desired good is manifest in our experience now. He says we work it out in consciousness first. We feel it, we unify with it, we open up to it, and it resolves all conflict. It's worked out in consciousness. So if someone has stepped on your foot again and again and again, we work it out in consciousness. So that means at some point in time, you'd have to be willing to be honest and to say, after the first time, the second time, the 100th time, I allowed it. It's working it out in consciousness. Come on, stay with me. We're talking about surrender. It's working it out in consciousness. At some point in time, if you are in a space where you feel like that you are not happy, that somewhere you lost your joy and somewhere perhaps you lost your happiness, we work it out in consciousness. At some point in time, then you'd have to admit to yourself that you'd handed over your happiness and your joy to someone else. You got to work it out in consciousness until you get real clear about it. That's what surrender is. It's working it out in consciousness. At some point in time, the old you has got to surrender to the new you. So you may be able to see from a greater perspective. It's a choice to be made, to surrender or not to surrender. It's a choice to be made to overcome that part of us that is so uncomfortable with transformation, to overcome that part of us again and again and again that does not want to change our thinking. There's a part of us that does not want to change our thinking. There's a deeper part of us that does not want to change our mind, and a greater part of us who's not interested in changing our actions and our behaviors. I should say that again. There's a good piece of us, a good part of us that does not want to change our thinking. There's a good part of you, let me make it very personal. There's a good part of you that does not want to change your mind. There's a good piece of you that is not ready to change your actions and your behaviors. But at some point in time, the old you must surrender to the new you. You know? It's a choice to be made. It's a choice to be made. It's uncomfortable sometimes. But you're not in this surrendering, you're not surrendering to the foot that's on top of you. You're surrendering to the part of you that handed the foot over for somebody to continue to step on. You're surrendering the part of you that handed your joy to another. You're surrendering that part of you that is fearful. It's a movement from chest to heart. This is like the third or fourth kind of example here, so I'm hoping we all get it. It's a movement from the chest to the heart. It is a sacred yes and it is a holy no. So in other words, we no longer say it with our chest. Your sacred yes, you don't say it with your chest. That's surrender. Your holy no, it doesn't come from your chest. That's surrender. You say it with your heart. Your sacred yes, it comes from your heart. And your holy no, it emerges from the same place as your sacred yes, from your heart. At some point in time, the old you is going to have to surrender, it must, to the new you. At some point in time. You're going to have to admit I allowed it. You're going to have to admit I did nothing about it. But if you will let the divine power and presence of God that is within you You ain't got to wait 12 years. If you will allow it to settle into you, if you allow yourself to surrender to it, and its infinite possibilities, if you would allow yourself to surrender to it and its love, if you would allow yourself to surrender to it and its joy and its peace, you will become more peaceful. You'll become more loving. Surrender. It's the movement from the chest to the heart. You don't say it with your chest. You say it with your heart. Let us drop back into our hearts as we close our message this morning, taking a deep breath in, relaxing, turning all of our attention and all of our energy into our heart area, our sacred heart. Again this morning, feeling the emotions of the heart, feeling love and feeling joy. For it is the presence and the essence of the divine itself in you. Feel it. Feel it within you. Feel this love. Feel this joy. Feel this gratitude. Feel it. It's changing the mood. It's changing the moment. It's changing you. So that there might be something different about your prayer, about your energy. Feel it. Feel this love. It's changing you. Feel this joy. Feel this gratitude. Feel it. Feel it. Again, find one small thing to be grateful for. Don't let your body talk you out of it. I know we've been here a little long today, but don't sit it out. Tune in to the rhythm of the universe. Feel it. Find this love and find this joy in your sacred heart. Feel it. Feel it within you. And feel it all around you. Feel it. Surrender to it. It's the essence and the presence of the divine itself in you. Feel it and surrender to it. Surrender to it. Surrender to it. Surrender to it. Slowly. Slowly then let us begin to bring our attention back, bringing our full awareness back, feeling ourselves supported by our seats. Come back, come back. Supported by our seats and grounded by our feet. And so it is.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free, as I continue walking in this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am grateful every moment, every day.
And so it is. So it is. Let us all take a collective breath right here. Yes. So we're ready to move forward in our service as our practitioners come forward, as we move into our time of giving and sharing at the Center of Peace today. Our tithes and our offerings. I want to invite you to take out your gifts, your tithes and your offerings, as we take an opportunity to acknowledge those who give online, those who are giving online now, and those who have already given online. Let us take it all into the storehouse. Won't you turn with me inward for a moment of prayer, where we come together truly realizing and recognizing the divine power and presence, the substance of all things as the substance of all that we receive and all that we give. Where we truly know that we are so unified with it and by it that we can never outgive the giver. So I know that every cent that we receive today, that it moves the Center of Peace out into the world. Tuned and aligned, tuned in and turned up to the rhythm of the universe itself and its divine idea as the Center of Peace continues to unfold and continues to change lives and continues to blow our minds. We know that all our needs are met. And so, as I know that we are blessed in by every cent that we receive today, I know too that the giver is blessed 1,000,000 times fold. It can be no other way. So for every cent that we receive, I do give thanks. Truly, I do give thanks. And so it is.
When you give, when you receive, when you give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what to whom? When we give, who's giving what to whom? When we receive, who's giving what to whom? When we give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what to whom? trusting in the law of circulation, knowing that it is as we believe. At the level of our faith, we release and make it so. At the level of our giving, we receive. Oh, when we give, who's giving what to whom? When we receive, who's giving what to whom? When we give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what? Who's giving what? Who's giving what to whom?
And so it is, and so it is. Thank you, yes. All right, well, we've done it again. Let me invite you all to please stand and join us as we prepare ourselves to sing our closing song, our release. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chair so that you can sing along with us if you are not familiar with our closing song. I want to remind you that our practitioners stand ready to join you in prayer if you are in need of prayer today after service. If you can't stay but would like to write out your prayer request, you can and put it in the box on the other side of the petition there, and our practitioners will receive it and will be praying for you all week long. Let me remind us that this is a perfect time to call somebody and check on them. Let them know that they matter and that they are loved. If there's anything from the service today that you're holding, that you're taking with you, if it's good enough to take with you, it's good enough to share with somebody. Share it with somebody. If it's real good, invite them to come and be with us. All right, I think with that, we are all set and ready to go. I'll pick the ticket after we sing the song. Okay? All right.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you have got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let
we journey on throughout our week, let me remind you to be spiritual minded and to understand that at some point in time, the old you must surrender to the new you. You know so much more. You're bound by the truth that you know now and the love that you feel in your heart. Surrender to it. Feel it. It's within you and all around you. And so it is. So it is. Gotta learn to move that foot.
I want to know what it's like to hear the whole world sing. I want to know what it's like to feel one with everything. I want to know what it's like to forgive myself and then. I want to know what it's like to never judge again. Let me love the way you do. Let me love the way you do. Let my heart remain wide open, no matter what the world reveals to me. Let me love, 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 love the way you do. I want to know what it's like to let my enemy. I want to know what it's like to live God's destiny. I want to know what it's like to live life free from shame. I want to know what it's like to live love